Alrighty, bit of a change of scenery behind me now. It's full autumn spec here in Finland at the moment, so it's starting to get very cold, hence the jacket and the gloves. But yeah, it's actually really nice. I don't think in Australia we probably don't really get autumn to this extent, like all the changing of the leaves and everything is, yeah, it's really cool actually. So it's definitely lines up with what you see in the photos. So I've been back now 4 days from our last event in Spain, which was obviously maybe not the rally we had in mind, but yeah, you know, it's just is what it is. You know, you're not going to put together a perfect event every single time. So yeah, not exactly ideal for us. It was a rally that I was quite confident going into, especially after doing the recce. Yeah, I was really, I guess, comfortable on the roads, quite rough in spots, but actually quite similar to some rallies I've done in Australia, like Canberra and some of the rougher sections in Queensland and things like that. So yeah, like I said, after doing the recce, I was pretty comfortable on that style of road. Our pre-event test went really, really well. We were feeling, yeah, good with the car, comfortable with the car, and it was, yeah, all going well. I knew going into the event that it was going to be quite tricky in a sense of rough, so you had to get through, but also the roads there are really, really loose. They're like a super thick layer of gravel, and they really take like a full 2 passes to properly sweep off. So yeah, even on the first pass, we were the 14th car to start on the road, and it was, yeah, still quite loose. Unfortunately, I made a bit of an error on Friday and just got caught out in the first stage at a slippery braking under the trees, and yeah, slipped off the outside of the road. So yeah, it was, yeah, completely my fault. I knew pretty early on into the stage that we were probably on the wrong tyres. We'd gone with a harder compound tyre. It was afternoon, maybe 23, 24 degrees or so, but it had rained the previous day, and the stage was actually a lot more damp than I was anticipating. So, especially under the trees, which is, yeah, where we got caught out in the end. So yeah, I knew, you know, after the first couple of kilometres that, you know, we had to take it easy in a few spots because it was slippery. And yeah, it was basically this quick sort of section of left-right into a tight left, and I just couldn't get the car stopped for the left. So yeah, it's just the way it goes. Sometimes it's the first time I really feel like I've gone off the road from, I guess, you know, pushing the boundaries, pushing the limits. So yeah, it's bound to happen at one point or another. So yeah, thankfully the damage was relatively minimal. Okay, we lost lots of time, and when I went off the road, I had steering lock to the left, and the front left wheel grabbed a small tree that was there and just pulled back. So that was what bent the steering arm on the front of the car, and we lost power steering as well. So yeah, unfortunately we had to limp through the following stage with the steering wheel at about a 90-degree angle and no power steering, and yeah, it was a bit of a disaster, but we were also probably lucky in a sense that we were able to get through. We were able to drive the car back to the service park, and yeah, the boys were able to fix it up. So yeah, like I said, pretty lucky in that regard that we were still there. You know, we weren't sitting on the side of the road waiting to be picked up. So yeah, then Saturday morning came around. It was a pretty tricky day for us. Again, probably not the day we had in mind. I made, again, a bit of an error with the tyres for the first loop. Basically, I just didn't account for the temperature change from the stages being at a sort of a much higher altitude than down in the service park where we were. So yeah, I knew that the temperature was going to come up, but obviously, yeah, we're out at the stages somewhat early in the morning, and yeah, it was just colder than I was expecting. The roads were a bit looser than I was expecting. So yeah, probably got caught on the wrong tyres, which wasn't good for my confidence, which I was still maybe rebuilding from yeah, having got off the road. But you know, still able to enjoy. The roads were really, really good, like proper WRC spec stages. It's honestly, it's a really, you know, pinch yourself moment to compete on those stages. So yeah, I don't want to sort of dwell on it too much because it's such an incredible opportunity. The roads were really, really cool. So yeah, cleanly through the first loop on Saturday. As the temperature did come up, the temperature of the brakes became a bit of an issue because yeah, the stages are quite technical and twisty, and yeah, similar to like when I've done the National Capital Rally in the past in Canberra. Brakes getting warm is always tends to be an issue. So yeah, it was a similar sort of situation here. But yeah, clean the first loop okay. The first 2 stages, the hard tyre was probably the wrong choice, but then in the third stage, I think the hard was the good choice because the ground was quite hard packed. The sun had come up, the temperatures, the tyres were able to get some temperature into them. So yeah, clean stage there, and our stage time was actually not too bad in that stage. So yeah, we went back to service and sort of regrouped, and for the afternoon loop I actually made a bit of a bold decision, to be honest, to put soft tyres on, even though the temperature had come up, the roads are swept off, and the hard tyre for sure was a better option. But I kind of looked at it, I had 50% of my brain telling me, you know, look, the soft tyre is the wrong choice, there's no two ways about it. But also 50% of my brain saying, you know, you're no chance for a result, so just put them on, go out, see what the wear's like, see how many kilometres you can do, you know, see what the pressures come up to. So yeah, so that was basically exactly what we did. Yeah, put the soft tyres on and wore them out in the afternoon loop. So it was good data gained in that regard. Again, the stage times probably weren't really there because I knew we were on the wrong tyres, but also, you know, my driving was not perfect by any means. So yeah, Romit, who won the rally, did a really good job, and fair play to him, his pace was really good. So yeah, it's cool to see some of the other Rally Star crews as well really starting to pick up their pace. And yeah, looking at the videos, we all start to look like proper rally drivers now. So yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, we cleaned through the afternoon loop. Again, no issues, no real punctures or anything. So yeah, it was a bit of a relief to get to the end, and yeah, really good experience gain. Such a cool opportunity, like I said, to compete on those roads. So yeah, we're really hoping for a clean event at Lausitz in our last rally in Germany. The momentum's probably been against us a little bit in the last few events with some issues and things, but yeah, I'm still confident in myself, confident in Dan and in the team that we've got the pace and we can be there right at the front. So yeah, that's what we're aiming for in Lausitz. Yeah, we really want to show some pace, show some speed, show some potential, and see where we stack up. It's going to be a tricky event. The roads have like quite a soft sort of surface from what I've seen. So yeah, for sure a big potential of ruts. Yeah, quite similar to the roads in Saaremaa actually that we competed on a few weeks ago, and the weather will probably be a factor as well, because yeah, it's a sort of rally that is always wet. It's been wet the last couple of years, and it's yeah in the middle of winter in Germany as well. So you know, getting quite dark early, a few night stages and things like that. So yeah, it'll be a really good challenge. I'm hoping that we can put a clean event together. It'll be nice. Hopefully we can enjoy as well, because it'll be our last rally with all 6 Rally Star crews before yeah two of us are dropped, for only 4 to go to the Junior World Championship next year. So yeah, it's going to be an enjoyable event. Hopefully we can get through as well, because at the moment we're the only Rally Star crew to have finished every event up until now. So yeah, I'm hoping that we can keep that going into the last event. From there we head straight to Geneva. All the drivers will go to Geneva in Switzerland and yeah, have a look around sort of the FIA offices there and do some interviews and things before yeah it goes to a bit of a selection trial for yeah the top 4 that will get picked. So yeah, fingers crossed that's us, but we have to put in a clean event and try and show some speed in this last rally. So yeah, that's what we're aiming to do. Thanks everyone for the support. It really means a lot seeing all the messages and kind words. Thanks to my sponsors. They're the guys that make the whole thing possible, and the FIA and the whole Rally Star program. So yeah, really looking forward to finish the year on a high. Cheers.